Good morning, students. Today we are going to learn about solar system. So, our first chapter is the Earth in the solar system. Shall we begin with the chapter? But before starting the chapter, we should know what is celestial body. Celestial body includes everything which is in the space, that is the sun, moon, meteoroids, comets, asteroids, etc., including stars. They are collectively called celestial body or heavenly body. Now this word celestial comes from Latin word which means sky. Okay, our earth is also a heavenly or a celestial body. But have you ever thought where the earth is exactly located? Let's see where our earth exactly located. Our earth located at the universe. Now, what is universe? The celestial bodies are located in the universe. So, universe is the totality of everything that exists, including all physical matters, that is earth, planet, sun, etc., energy, human also a part of universe. Students, the mother of universe is called nebula. Nebula is a Latin word which means a cloud. Now, nebula is observed, emits and reflects light from the star, and it does not have its own light. Now, universe is so huge that it is difficult to imagine its size, or we can say it is boundless. Now, the sky that we see with our naked eyes are the celestial body, or we can say it is just a tiny part of universe. Let's move on to the star. Now, in your previous chapter, class, you have already learned the star is a huge round hot ball of gases, or the star are made up of burning gases. Now, the stars basically a tiny twinkling object that appear in the sky, and we call those object as a star. Some stars are very bigger than the earth. Some stars are very brighter. Some stars are very hotter. You know that sun is also a star which is bigger because of its nearness to the earth, or we can say sun is the star which is very near to the earth. Now, star radiate heat and light, and they have their own heat and light, except the pole star, or we can say the north star, which move from east to west. The apparent motion of the star is due to the rotation of the earth on its own axis from west to east. Let's move on to the next topic, constellation. Now everyone know that constellation is a collection of star or group of star forming a definite pattern, and that definite pattern is called constellation. There are a number of examples like Ursa Major and Ursa Minor. Ursa Major is also known as Great Bear or Big Bear, whereas Minor is known as Little Bear. Now, in Hindi, it is called Saptarishi Mandol, meaning they have 7 luggies. Now, symbolizing the 7 stars at the head of the constellation, that is Saptarishi, are called pointers. Now, these pointers always point toward the pole star or the north star, or the polaris indicate the north direction. Let's move on to the galaxy. Now, galaxy Again, galaxy, the million of stars together form a group. It is called a galaxy. Galaxy, or we can say, galaxy is a huge system of billion of stars and clouds of dust and gases. Now, in the galaxy we live is called Akash Ganga galaxy, or we can say our Earth is the part of the Akash Ganga galaxy. Now, there are number of galaxies. Now they have their own shape, size and their own brightness, or we can say it vary from one galaxy to another. Some galaxies are of round shape, some galaxies are of spiral shape, some galaxies are of elliptical shape. So they have their own shape. Some galaxies are very big and whereas some galaxies are very small. Next topic is solar system. You are learning solar system from class 5th onwards. So you have very rough idea what is solar. You know, solar means the sun, and the system which is a part of the sun is called solar system. It includes sun, planets, other objects which move around them, and they combinedly is called solar system. Solar system comprises of 8 planets, one dwarfed planet, sun, their natural satellites, that is the Earth's natural satellite is moons, etc. Now, let's move on to the last topic of this video, that is sun. First of all, sun is at the center of the solar system around which the planets rotate, including our planet, that is Earth. If we look to the sun, it is nothing but a huge ball of hot and burning gases. It contains hydrogen and helium as main gas. Now hydrogen converts into helium and all the time, and this process tremendous amount of heat is given out. Whereas sun is near a star and it is almost billion times larger than the earth, and it also provides the great source of energy for people who live on the earth. If we talk about the distance of the earth and the sun, they are about 150 million kilometer. Now the sunlight takes approximately 8 minutes to reach the sun. Here we end this video. Have a good day.